Good morning. I'm Rita Farrell. I'm with Gunderson National Child Protection Training Center. And today I'm going to give you an overview of our Empower Me Child Abuse Prevention Body Safety Awareness Kit. Whether you've already purchased our Empower Me Kit or you're thinking about purchasing our Empower Me Kit, it's a great program that educates children on how to keep their bodies safe. Many times our children learn weather safety, bike safety, fire safety, but what we don't do is talk about body safety. Our Empower Me Kit is an interactive, age-appropriate curriculum for grades kindergarten through 6th grade that allows a school the flexibility to either have a teacher teach the curriculum, a counselor teach the curriculum, or someone else within their staff. And it's flexible enough that the school gets to determine whether it's meeting each day, meeting once a week, meeting monthly. But what we have discovered in this evidence-based, age-appropriate curriculum is that if we start at a very young age, educating and empowering our children to know that it's okay if anyone makes them uncomfortable, or they receive a touch, or that they're not safe, the important message is we want to let them know it's okay to tell someone. Within our Empower Me program, our kit includes many supplemental materials and scripts for each grade level. The program is based on the same information being trained to the children from kindergarten through 6 in an age-appropriate, interactive way. So as the children grow, they hear the same consistent message each year in school, and as we know, they will retain the information better hearing the same messages. First, let's go over what is included in your Empower Me Child Abuse Prevention Kit. We have a script for those in your school or organization that will teach the program. With Empower Me, we encourage instructors to stay with the script. We don't want any personal stories shared. We want to follow the script so each grade level, from kindergarten to 6th grade, the children are receiving the same consistent messages and information. This script can be presented in many ways. The school can determine whether they would like to have lesson plans broken down, which we have created for you. It basically is taking the script and breaking it down into 5 meetings with the child, or with the children. So you can do that on a weekly basis, daily basis, or monthly basis. We like the sessions to be close together so that the children can connect and retain the information that's been taught to them in the previous lesson. So we remind them what we talked about before. But this script is all done for you. We also have available for our educators and those instructors that will be teaching the children frequently asked questions. Because this is an interactive program, many children oftentimes feel comfortable in talking about something that has made them uncomfortable or a way that they're not feeling safe. So we arm the instructors with the information on how to answer those questions that children may ask of them. We also have presenter and instructor notes, things that are involved in the Empower Me curriculum, our core messages, which I'm going to talk about in just a minute, and that's all provided for you as well. In addition, the Empower Me kit has a video of one of our staff here at Gunderson National Child Protection Training Center going through the entire curriculum with a group of children. This video is a great tool for you to use in connection with your teaching for parents or other staff members to be acquainted with the Empower Me program. We also provide a jump drive, and on this jump drive you have a PowerPoint that can be used in the classrooms to assist in your instruction. The jump drive also includes a parent letter. Our goal is that we include the parents in the Empower Me curriculum so that they can expand the conversation that we're having in the classroom at home. When we talk about body safety, we start in the classroom, but we want the parents to know the information their children is receiving so that they can have those conversations with them at home and expand those discussions. We provide within the kit and on our website many supplemental materials that your school and your parents can use to assist with those discussions. We call them what ifs. What ifs are scenarios that parents and the instructors in the program, as the children grow and are cognitively able to participate in more critical thinking, we give them scenarios that they can have those discussions with their child at home to say, what if this happens? What would you do? And that's the way we can start those conversations, because oftentimes parents don't know how or when to talk about those tough subjects. We also provide safety rule supplemental materials so that families and children can have that are part of the Empower Me curriculum. And it's very important for our children to know a very vital, critical part of Empower Me is that we want children to come up with 5 trusted adults that they can tell. Again, we're empowering children to know that, one, it's okay to tell, and it could never ever be their fault. In addition, on the jump drive, you will also find an evaluation. As an evidence-based program, it's critical for the Gunderson National Child Protection Training Center to receive evaluations back, and there's instructions on those on the jump drive of how to submit those evaluations back to us. But it's very important that we gather information about how many children have been trained in the Empower Me curriculum, the evaluations of the presenters, and the statistical information on ages and number of reports that are made or outcries made by children after receiving this information. Now that we've talked about everything that's in your kit, let's talk a little bit more and give you an overview of the core messages that are involved in the Empower Me curriculum. Our core messages that we want to convey to the children in this interactive, age-appropriate program, first is that we're not teaching stranger danger. Years ago, we used to teach stranger danger. And for me, personally, I kind of thought it was the bad guy who lurked in the bushes who was going to jump out and kidnap me. Well, what we've learned over time is that stranger danger isn't what we need to be teaching children. Nationally, 94% of the cases we see involve an offender that is familiar and known to the child. We need to start teaching our children that we need to look at the behavior of an individual, not necessarily the relationship that the child has with an individual. That unfortunately, even someone they know, love, and trust is someone who could break their safety rule. And we need to teach children that when that happens, they should tell. And if they tell someone, and that person doesn't do anything, they should keep telling another person and another person until somebody does help them. We also used to be trained to say good touch and bad touch. We avoid teaching good touch and bad touch and avoid that language now. We don't ever want to put a label on a word, because what might be a good touch to one child isn't a good touch to another child. So we use the language today, okay and not okay. We want the child to be empowered to know that their body belongs to them, and if for no reason, any reason, someone makes them uncomfortable, tries to break a safety rule, or touch them in a way that's not okay, we want to empower them to tell. Another part of our Empower Me curriculum is to make sure that children know that most grown-ups want children to be happy, healthy, safe, and strong. We also talk within the Empower Me curriculum about telling versus tattling. We want children to know that it's okay to tell for a friend or someone that they know is being harmed. Even though over the years we have trained children to tell if someone is harming or hurting them. And we even give them 5 trusted adults in the Empower Me curriculum. But oftentimes we know that children don't tell adults, they tell their friends and other children. So it's very important for us in this interactive, age-appropriate program that we make sure children know that if they ever have a friend or another child tell them that someone is breaking a safety rule, that that child should tell for them, and it's not tattling. Kids need to know this. We also want to make sure that children know that it's just not adults that hurt other people. Sometimes even children can break a safety rule. So we want to, within our Empower Me curriculum, teach children that anyone, if anyone, ever makes them feel uncomfortable, hurts them, or breaks a safety rule, that they need to tell 5 trusted adults. That's a great part of our Empower Me program. The kids get to do a worksheet and identify with their teacher or their presenter, instructor, whoever the school or organization decides to present the program, but they'll go over with that presenter on who they would identify as their 5 trusted adults. The 5 trusted adults that we identify create a net that help keep the children safe. Within the Empower Me curriculum, we identify 4 safety rules within our interactive, age-appropriate presentation. The first safety rule that we teach children is that they should check first. Within our presenter script, we identify how we teach children to check first. But no matter who is watching them, no matter where the child is, they should always check with the individual in care of them before doing anything. Going to a playground, going into a friend's home, going to a car. Check first is our first safety rule in the Empower Me curriculum. Our second safety rule within our Empower Me curriculum is that we don't keep secrets. We need to teach children that there's a difference between secrets and surprises. Oftentimes, those who harm children tell them not to tell. Offenders tell children to keep it a secret. We want children to know within Empower Me that we don't keep secrets. Secrets make us uncomfortable in our gut feeling. We teach them about that. We tell them the difference between surprises and secrets. That a surprise is for a very short time. It's like a birthday present or a birthday party that's a surprise. But secrets don't make us feel good. And anytime someone tells us to keep a secret, we want to tell one of our 5 trusted adults. Our third safety rule is that we talk about touches. Within the Empower Me curriculum, we tell the children that there are parts of our body covered by the bathing suit areas that are private and just for us. We talk within the curriculum about okay times, changing diapers, going to the doctor. But we also let children know that if anyone tries to touch their private parts, they should say no and go tell someone. Our fourth safety rule within the Empower Me curriculum is to tell. We want to encourage children to know and empower children to know it's okay to tell. And we're going to tell them again that most grown-ups want children to be happy, healthy, safe, and strong. I think you will find that Empower Me is an age-appropriate curriculum that is very interactive. The children love to participate in the messages and the safety rules included. Each year, from kindergarten to 6th grade, as the children continue to hear the same messages, they not only retain the information, but it creates children who are empowered to know that their body belongs to them. From kindergarten to 6th grade, the core messages and the safety rules and the script are the same. But as they grow and the older that they get, the presenter and instructor elaborates on each lesson with our what-if scenarios, and including in the curriculum with the core messages and the safety rules, discussions with the children on what they would do in tough situations. I hope you've enjoyed our overview of the Empower Me Body Safety Awareness Kit. We're excited that your school and organization has decided to join those many schools and organizations currently teaching Empower Me. We will be better able to protect children, arming them with the necessary information and helping them understand that there are grown-ups that are there for them, trusted adults that they can tell. Together, we can make a difference in children's lives. Thank you and have a great day.